Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this morning? Smash that like button. Let's go. We are going to have an awesome week with these earnings coming out here. It is going to be one of the funnest weeks that we've seen in a while, I think, given all the earnings. So already today, we had Coca-Cola report, and you can see that they're actually doing pretty well here. So they're not necessarily like, exploding or anything like that, but they are moving up a couple points, which is good. And they're actually falling back down now, as the market starts to open. But for the most part, it's actually been a pretty good, start to the day as far as stocks moving up. Now, I know that might not be the thing a lot of people want to hear, especially coming off of last week. I know a lot of people were looking at puts, stuff like that to go against the market. And I'm with you, I'm kind of looking at the same thing. But there is this big support around 410 to 410.50 that is really holding up right now. I mean, seriously, like every time we touch down here lately, we fly right back to the upside. So we're going to have to watch for that again today as we go forward. Might be a tough day to get under there, especially with KO flying up the way it is. Oh, hang on, guys. I have the wrong earnings here. Let me get the right one. There we go. Here's the correct earnings here. Shows all of them. Zoom out a little bit on it. There we go. So tomorrow or tonight, we're going to have Cleveland Cliffs, Whirlpool, First Republic Bank, FRC. Be ready for that one. Let's go see them. FRC. They're coming back up right now, so that's good. I guess that's good for now. Still not anywhere near where they started, though. I'll say that. That's rough. That is rough. This one looks like a pretty good one to trade, though. It might be fun. Hang on, guys. Let me get the discussion chat off there. Yeah, I really do appreciate you guys, though. Thank you, Tangi, George, Mike, Keisha, and Spacely. I appreciate it. Spacely, I love your messages. That's awesome. Hope everybody's having a good day, though, and I hope you guys had some fun this weekend. Let me know if you guys did anything awesome. Also, let me know what stocks you're checking out this morning. So far today, my watch list isn't very crazy. Like, there's not a lot of stocks flying up. There's not a lot of stocks flying down. Fastly is actually like one of the leaders on my watch list here, up 2.4%. ASTR, Astra Space, is up a little bit, but they're not really moving much, I'd say. Amazon's having a pretty good day, though. They're only up like 1%, but they are climbing, starting to look really good. Ever since they broke above $100 like last week, this stock has been on a crazy tear to the upside. I mean, just straight up insane. This is a crazy move with Amazon here. I can't believe it. SQ is looking okay. Decent pop up. Man, that's a good move with Square, though. 64.40 this morning at the high already. So watch out for this one. I know Square's been down a lot, guys, so maybe it can start to recover up a little bit. I think that's a good possibility here, especially given those earnings this week. We'll talk about more of them in a few minutes, but man, Caterpillar's on the top of my watch list as well, which is kind of weird. They've been kind of fluctuating around there all morning. KO. A lot of those slow-moving stocks today are up. Teladoc's moving. Check out TDOC. There's a big resistance here around like 28.30. Wow. That's actually looking pretty good today. Teladoc. Oh, wow. Mike actually called this out as his free day trade. I thought he did. Yeah, so he has Teladoc above 28.30. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Loving that. Oh my gosh. I just can't believe all the reports tomorrow. I'm just sitting here like looking at a picture in the background and I'm like, wow. Terrible that they report so many at one time. Like, what, you need to spread it out a little bit, market. pretty crazy. So tomorrow before open, this is an insane lineup here. And there's probably even more than this, so I'm probably missing some. But generally, what's reporting tomorrow is going to be Verizon, UPS, General Motors, McDonald's, Halliburton, General Electric, 3M, Pepsi, Spotify, and Raytheon Technologies, or just RTX. Man, those are some insane stocks. And then in after hours, we have Microsoft, Google, Enphase, Visa, Chipotle, Texas Instruments, Boyd Gaming. I guess that's Boyd Gaming. I don't know. Boyd though. Either way. BOYD. Pretty big stocks there too. Now we do have like Thursday. We have American Airlines, Caterpillar, Lilly, Southwest, MasterCard, Altria, AbbVie, Merck, all before the market opens. And then in after hours, we have Amazon, Intel, Snap, Cloud, FSLR, US Steel, Pinterest. Wow, I'm going to have to make a poll, guys. This is crazy. Disney's trying to come back, Keisha says. DIS. Netlist is up 42%. Nice, Manny. NLST. Look at that. A big pre-market run. Are they even open now, though? Why is it? Are they like delayed? What's going on here? Why aren't they showing up? I'm gonna have to go look on Thinkorswim. Hang on. Weird. This chart is not working. What the? Yeah, I'm not getting the data for this one. That sucks. That sucks. TradingView's not showing me this one. Huh. See if I can pop out my Thinkorswim chart just to show it here. They had me screwed up in the head for a second. Sorry, guys. My allergies are rough right now. It is a terrible time. Man, I had my car out over the weekend and it got pollen all over it. And it only sat outside for like one day. One day and it got covered. My buddy details cars for a living and he was telling me how mad he was because he detailed all these cars on like Friday or Thursday and he parked them outside and then he went to go get them an hour and a half later and then they were all covered in pollen. And I was like, of course they are, right? Of course they are. Wow, Keisha traveled to Florida. She's listened to me and the ocean. Wow, Keisha, let's go. I hope you have a good time there. That sounds awesome. Hey, look at that. NLST is moving 6.1. Interesting one. I'm not big about lawsuits and stuff like that, so I probably won't trade this one, but it's a pretty interesting stock. Pretty interesting. Wow, I'll tell you what, Manny, it's starting to get up there pretty high. Pretty high. I wonder how many people were buying it down here around $1. Probably a lot. Right around $1. $1 per share. Actually, that would be pretty good. Have it for $1 per share. I'll try to make a poll real quick, though. If I can. What the hell happened here? There we go. They're looking at millions. I know. It's just stocks usually do good with billions, so... They're probably going to end up getting a lot, Manny. I wonder how much. Let's create a little poll here. We're going to do which day is your favorite earnings day of the week. Come on. Stupid website. Screws up my Thinkorswim. How dare you? How dare you? Speaking of that, I got to get Greta going. I miss her.
How dare you?
There we go. I miss Greta. Okay. Gonna have to make the poll here about the earnings. So it's gonna be which day is going to be your favorite for earnings here. So we have obviously Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm not even going to add Friday on. I'm sorry, but if you vote for that one, you lose. I just think you can only put four choices on there, I think. So if I can do 5, I will, though. Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, it's going to be fun, though, as the week goes on. Yeah, so I can't do 5. That sucks. I guess I could take today off of here. I'll take today off, and I'll just do Friday. I gotta redo it all, though. Because I guess today already happened, so... All right, there we go. I threw up the poll. Check that out. A lot of crazy stocks here. Good old NLST. I want to see that thing really start to move, Manny. It's already seriously moving now, but I mean move like, you know, most of that happened while the market was closed. I want to see like a bigger move today. I think it can happen. It's got a lot of Momo. A lot of Momo coming in, or momentum, I guess you'd say. Yeah, it's pretty good though. 6.1. Come on, let's go. Come on, Netlist. I want to see it go for you, man. It'd be cool. All right, go look at the SPY real quick here. Man, the SPY's starting to break out a little bit. We get out above like 413. I think we could retest 413.50 to 413.75 and then even go higher from there, to be honest. Mike said Google was moving inside the Discord, and it really is. Check Google out. That's huge. Man, he said Google is next for Netlist. Uh-oh. They're going to get sued, right? We'll see what happens next. I think it sounds awesome during this time of craziness. Man. Manny, were you buying this thing before Friday? Wow. Don't forget to post it up in the Profits channel, Manny, whenever it's starting to look real good for you. Don't forget to post it up in there, because, man, that's going to be cool. You're probably already up 100% on it. Just about. Pretty good, though. So we have Netlist here. Let's go ahead and check out some other stocks in the market. We have Google also going, like we said. What about Meta? I've been really waiting for them to fall down. And look at this move here today with Meta. Right off of the trend line again. Meta with the perfect bounce here. Meta off the trend line again. Got to take a screenshot of that one. It's actually perfect. Wow. I can't believe it's moving like this. Yeah, good old Meta. Looks like they're actually doing pretty good, right? Look at that. BBBY. How are they doing? Uh-oh. Did it just say they file for bankruptcy? Ooh, they did, like yesterday. They file for bankruptcy protection after failed turnaround efforts. Uh-oh, not good. Not good at all. Bed Bath & Beyond files for bankruptcy protection. That is going to be scary, guys. Wow. The company's 360 namesake stores and 120 Bye Bye Baby. Didn't even know they had that locations going on. Speaking of that, I'm going to need some Bye Bye Babies here. Yeah, Mike, it's the wheel strategy. Yep, that's exactly what that is. FTEK, lovely little hammer position. Let's go see. FTEK. Fuel Tech. I don't know if I call this a hammer, but guess it kind of looks like one now, but damn. That's a big move today, Tangy. That's a scary looking stock, though. The price and everything. Usually not the type I go after, but it could start running like Netlist, maybe. That'd be crazy. But yeah, that's the wheel strategy, Mike. So, you know, essentially it's a really easy strategy. I mean, it just, all it comes down to is just you sell puts to open, and then you start picking up shares. The problem and the reason why nobody does this strategy is that it requires some capital. You know, like to do this, you know, you have to be getting 100 share lots of each company. And, you know, imagine, you know, I'm not saying in your case, Manny, but, you know, imagine trying to buy 100 share lots of a $200 stock. You know, every $100 or every 100 shares is freaking 20 grand, isn't it? Right? So, kind of insane in that sense. Where you're like, oh, you know? What candles do I use, Young says. These are just regular candlesticks. I don't use anything crazy like dojis or anything like that. These are just regular old candlesticks here. Nothing crazy. If that's your question. It's just pretty much, they just call them candlestick charts. If you go up here to like a trading view chart, or most charts will have some type of setting like this. Like watch, I could make it like a line if I want. So, you know, I just use what they call candles on here. Candlesticks, where there's the wicks and all that stuff. It was a minute. It was there a minute. AGI. Okay. Mike says, though, that thing about the $300 a week or a month, that's going to be really, really good right now, Mike. So that could be amazing. Yeah, true. I'm not a fan of that, Tangy. I'm not a fan of that. I think that's how people will blow up their accounts, though. I think they should go with some safer stocks rather than just getting a whole bunch of, you know, $2 stocks. Like, honestly, just save up some money. You know, just save up some money and then, you know, start to get some bigger positions. Or not necessarily, like, bigger positions. Like, I don't want you out here, like, getting big positions on a $2 stock or getting big options positions or anything like that. You know, just save up some money, start picking up some decent companies. They don't have to be huge. You know, maybe like Zoom if you like them, or, you know, Meta or whatever it is. You know, I mean, hell, even NLST, I guess. I wouldn't recommend it, but, you know, it sounds like you guys love these things, so I guess that's all people really like to trade, but, I would recommend, honestly, is getting safer stuff. You know, that's going to be the name of the game. Now, some small caps that I like they're not necessarily small caps, maybe like Penn Gaming or like stuff like this. Even like DraftKings, I guess, would count as, I don't know. It's only $22 a share. It's not like a small cap, but you know, it's no like Walmart, that's for sure. Yeah, Palantir is a pretty nice one, Tangy. That's a good one. Yeah, good name. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is like exactly what I meant. Something like this. It's like, you know, $8. Decent company, you know, a lot of hype with them. As long as they have, you know, a decent chart and they have like good movement and everything like that, that's good. It doesn't really matter their price, just, you know, some stocks like NLST, for example, that are like going parabolic, like those aren't really what you want. Maybe something like this that just kind of followed, you know, the growth stock pattern here and just is moving like that. That makes some sense, actually, Angie. Yeah, this stock's pretty good for this. I like this one. Here's another one that might be a little bit iffy, but you know, XPEV is like a Chinese EV stock. Not my favorite out there, but low priced. I'm looking at my watch list. I'm trying to find something low in price. Oh God, here's one. I don't really condone buying this one right now, but maybe. Matterport. Pretty cool stock. For anybody who doesn't know, they can like, their big thing they say that it's supposed to be a good metaverse stock for a couple reasons. And let me tell you the main reason, because it's kind of crazy. So it's thought to be a good metaverse stock because this stock, pretty much what you do is you'll go through your house and tape it or etc. And whenever you do that, they'll take your video and input it into like a virtual world so that people can like go and look at it like it's a 3D house, you know? So it's pretty cool in that sense for the metaverse, because if you're trying to create, you know, buildings in like a video game, or you know, you want to copy something, like let's just say like you want to copy New York City, right? Like you could just walk around every block of the city or drive around or whatever, and the cameras will essentially capture the whole city, and then you would just, it sounds weird, but you could like use their software to like put that into like a virtual world. I know it's a little bit complex, but that's essentially like what they did in a way. But they mainly do it for houses, you know, for real estate and stuff like that. But I heard about it a lot with them, so. Mike says, is that part of the bot? I need to refresh my option skills. You know, Mike, it's not part of the bot. The bot is included with statistical modeling, but you also do get premium plays like shorting puts and stuff like that. You definitely get those with the subscription. It's not part of the bot, but it's with the subscription. The bot's its own thing. You know, this would be something separate from the bot, but they're in the same package, if that makes sense. It's all in our Discord. Here, actually, let me throw it up. For anybody wondering here, we have a ton of channels and stuff like that in the Discord, and we have even more coming out. So if you guys are not in there, please join up. It's an awesome place to be. Let me get you a link really quick. Use a little link here. Check it out. Check out the link in the chat if you're not in here yet. I know most of you guys are. I know a lot of you guys from seeing you around and everything like that. But Mike, what I'm going to show you is on the left side of my screen here are all the channels. So we have all the, you know, channels here. Look under alerts. There's premium selling. These are possible things that you could sell puts on here. Like here's some from a little while ago. Like here's a CRSR, 15 strike puts for May 19th of 2023. It had a 76.86% chance to win. Okay, now you could go ahead and look at this. It would be the 15 strike, which wouldn't even be that bad on, you know, costs and everything like that. The Fiverr, 25 puts. Win chance, 85.85%. We even put the chances to win. Hunters usually are pretty good. He did a Palantir, 6.5 put. Now, you only would make like $8 a contract on this, but it's pretty safe and like, I don't want to say guaranteed, but almost guaranteed whenever you have the probability of profiting at 89%. Some of these are better than others, of course, on the win chance. Usually they get riskier the less of a chance you have to win. So like this Upwork 10 strike put, only has a win chance of 58%, whereas CCJ 23 puts have a 79% chance. So this one would probably, you know, work out obviously more times than the Upwork one would, but anything can happen on one given chance. But yeah, so there's a whole bunch of channels in here. So we have these, we have the premium plays, we have unusual options, which show a lot of the big money plays. You get those the same exact day. Swing plays, stock signals, which is pretty much shares that we're liking at the time. You can sell puts on those and do stuff like that too. Bonus setups, which I post whenever I see something big that I like out there. The bot plays, which is the sniper and the hybrid bot. And then you go down, you have the smart flow, you have the commands tab where you can look at all types of flow and different data like that in the stock market. It's pretty insane here. Let's do some flow. Let's look at some flow here this morning. Let's look at it on your favorite, NLST. Not your favorite, but Manny's favorite. Let's see what we come up with here. NLST. Oh. None. None there. There's none on that one, so let me go look. It's because they don't have options. I went and I looked and I was like, what's going on here? I was like, something's wrong. Yeah, I'm like, maybe they don't have options, and I checked and I'm like, sure as hell enough, they don't have options. So pretty funny. No options for Netlist, but you guys get the point. And that's all included with statistical modeling, and then also you actually get even more because we're going to be releasing some updates and the price is going to be going up. So one big thing right now is that you guys are going to want to lock in that monthly rate. Prices are going to start going up, and you know it probably won't be fun, you know, knowing that it's extra. So just keep that in mind over the next few weeks, few months. Honestly, over the next few weeks, it should be happening pretty soon. So be ready for those prices to rise. I'm going to post the link for stat modeling in the chat. If nobody's checked it out before or anything like that, check it out. Have some fun on that one. Yeah, Netlist doesn't have no options. It's kind of a, you know, one of those stocks, right? It's on the OTC market. Be careful with that one, Manny. I hope it keeps going, though. PLTR starting to fall back off today. Not good. I don't want to see that. Keep going, Palantir. How about DraftKings? They better be going up, too. Dang it, DraftKings. What are you doing? DraftKings is the highest they've been in a while. Jeez. Pretty crazy there. Oh, yeah, Manny. Yeah, so we are actually officially partnered with Bookmap, guys. So check that out as well. It's in the Discord in the products tab if you guys want to go check that out. Just join up on the Discord and check that. But yeah, in the products tab, you'll get a link for Bookmap. It's really cool. Bookmap is awesome. I love watching it. I've been watching it every single day ever since I started knowing what it was. It's awesome to me. Big resistance up around 166 today on good old Tessie. 162 support, so watch out for those. Man, these big areas where these orders are crazy. Like, look at all these orders stacked here at 163. Pretty big to be able to see stuff like this. Huge to be able to see these types of orders. It's great. Yeah, looking good though. Keep on going, Tessie. Keep on going. Recover. The more recovery, the better, right? I think people would rather trade a recovery than trade a downtrend, but it's looking brutal here. Can't lie about that. This Tesla resistance is not good. Manny goes, what, where, what? Man, I'm scared, Manny. Let me get you a Bookmap link. It sounds like hard to find. So let's go to the products tab here. We will go get it real quick. Boom. Copy that. Go throw it in the chat for you guys real quick. There you go. There's the bookmap link. Sorry about that. Man, that's a big resistance though here, around 165.50 to 166. That's huge. Starting to reject there in a big way on Tesla. You need to watch Tesla today and be careful, because if they start to sell off, this could maybe be like our indicator to start trading stocks back down, like Apple and Microsoft and other stocks like that. Look at Microsoft at open, actually. It tried to go down even more. Wow. What's up, Manny? He said, am I gonna post a... What's up, Manny? I threw a link out there. I didn't... We will definitely be making videos about Bookmap over the next couple weeks and stuff like that, Manny, so definitely watch out for that. But yeah, Bookmap link right there if you want to check it out. No videos yet, though, or anything like that at the moment. There will be, though, coming forward. And we're going to be talking about it a lot on here and in the nightly videos and everything like that, too. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind as well. That'll be cool. Be a good time. Bookmap's so fun. I think it's really underrated. I hear some people say like, oh, well, it's not really that good, and it's just level 2 data and all this stuff. And sure, you know, you can see that on the level 2, but the level 2 doesn't let you like scroll out real far like Bookmap does, so you can't see things that aren't like very close to the money. And then also, level 2 just doesn't visualize anything good on the charts for you or anything like that. Whereas it's really awesome to be able to visualize the Bookmap the way it does. It's so good in the way that you can see these orders. Like, look at Tesla right here. We're about to test 163, and it's looking good. Manny says video how to set it up. Oh, I see, Manny. Yeah. Well, we will, but there's a lot of videos out there, Manny, like on YouTube. Man, I mean, it takes like I'll do a little search real quick here. Let me go find us a video. Show how easy this is. We'll go to... We will be making videos about it, of course, but not a ton necessarily on that, on how to set it up, because there's like so many out there. You see if I can... Is this the one I watch? I'm not on my account, so of course it's not showing me the one I'm thinking. Here it is. Was it this guy?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fausto Puglisi from Cybertrain University, and today we are...
Yeah, I think this is one of the guys I watched. This guy was pretty good. Let me throw this one in here. All good, Manny. I'm kind of there too.
Series of trading on the Thinkorswim platform with something that I call level 4. Now, if you
so here he'll talk about this being level 4 data. So
you'll notice that one of the big things that we teach is how to follow the big money. And one of the big things I want to show you, which is a great feature that Thinkorswim now carries, is level 4 data. Now, I want to show you the power of it. And once again, if you...
Yeah, it's pretty cool though. So this guy's pretty good. I threw a link out for him. Pretty good one there. Also, here's a Bookmap basic thing from Bookmap itself. Gonna throw that out as well. And then I actually have a... Let me go find this really quick. I have something in my history or something like this here. You go to the helpful tab. Ah, hang on, let me get it. Gotta go get it from the from some private messages actually, which is funny. This will be pretty good though. Here we go. Here's a great link, guys. So this is the actual bookmap people themselves right here on this link, okay? So check this out. This is gonna be what it looks like, and it's on the bookmap YouTube channel. Pretty good, but there's a bunch out there. So this is actually what I would recommend watching. So the most recent link that I posted is the one that I would watch. There's a whole bunch of these videos. I have a few different YouTube accounts. I watched almost, I think, at least the first 3 of these. But yeah, there's like a whole bunch of stuff that you can do on Bookmap. Make sure that you you know, watch the videos and get accumulated with it so that you know what you're looking at. You know, that's part of the thing. You really want to know what you're looking at. Of course, we're going to have videos and stuff like that coming up, but they might take a little while. So if you want it really quickly, check this out. We will be making videos, though, as time goes on, obviously. It won't be, like, right away, so. But that's cool, Manny. Yeah, Manny, how's today going for you? Is NLST have you hyped up? Man, I'd be hyped right now if I owned this and it was moving this type of way. I'd be going insane. It's a great move. Man, that's a crazy move. How about SPY? Moving up to 413-ish. Very interesting there. Haha, Manny, or just watch StockedUp live. Hell yeah. Love that. He just bought more. You just bought more after it popped this much? Uh-oh, Manny. What's your average price now? You gotta tell me that average price. I'm curious. I'm actually very, very curious on that. Very curious. Curious. We'll have to see. See that average price here, you know? AAPL looking okay. AAPL really running up here this morning and then falling back off. Not good to see. Microsoft, how are we looking on earnings? Let's see. Verizon, Microsoft, Alphabet, Enphase, Visa, all tomorrow. Before open tomorrow, we have Verizon, UPS, General Motors, McDonald's, Halliburton, GE, 3M, Pepsi, and Spotify, and Raytheon. That is the lineup. That's like facing like the New York Yankees back whenever they had like Mark Teixeira and Derek Jeter and Aroyd. All those guys. Good old Aroyd. He's one of my favorites. Probably sounds weird, but I like Aroyd. Not that I like the Royds, but I thought he was fun to watch. He was funny. I really like watching him now. Watching him hit right now is really cool. He has 4,290 shares at 5.04 on NLST. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Dang, Manny. Oh, he bought. Oh, I see. 404 is the average. Okay. Thank God. Man, 504 would have been kind of worrying me. But at least 404, you're going to be ahead for a little while, hopefully. Hopefully. The stock will probably hit some big resistance up here and start to slow down a little bit. Hopefully it keeps on this nice trend, though. It'll probably stay above your price, which is good. Even if it does downtrend, it probably will stay above there at least, hopefully. Sniper bot play is doing great. Pulled out coin puts today. Man. And coin is dying off. Hopefully you guys checked out the good old sniper bot today. Man, that was awesome. Big drop down with Coinbase. That's not good. That's gonna piss off all the crypto boys. That really will. Wow. I can't believe that. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. What's up? Tangy says, anybody playing Boyle today? What's up, Tangy? Welcome back. Welcome back. He says, Palantir at 808. I just bought another 10 shares. Nice. I like the Palantir. Sounds good there. Wow. That's great. Playing Boyle, though. I'm not a big fan of Boyle, but it could be a good one. I'm just not somebody who pays too much attention to the natural gas. So that's my fault, I'm not a big natural gas trader. Okay, I'd rather trade crude than trade natty gas, so not necessarily meaning that it's bad, it's just not for me on this one, but I do like Boyle. I think Boyle is kind of fun itself, especially more than even regular natural gas. I just think Boyle is one of those stocks that sometimes, like, when they uptrend, it is fun to trade, so keep your eyes on it. It actually looks like an inverse head and shoulders pattern right here. Look at that. We have the neckline, we have the head. Looking good. Have to have the body now. Legs. Arms. Look at that. We just drew a little guy. There we go. That's retarded. That's terrible, guys. That is very bad. I don't even know what I'm trying to do here. My Picasso drawings are not good. Just call me Picasso. I'm trying to, like, reward myself here, and it's like, oh no. I'm trying to, like, reward myself with some drawings. It's like, no. It's looking good, though, seriously, on that support. $3, $3.50. Also pretty big. Boom, look at that. Yeah, I look like I just learned how to write today. Spy, okay, here we go. Come on, Spy. Exactly what we want. As far as good movement to the upside, I didn't want to move up, though. That's the problem. Lake Forest says, I want to do the wheel on Palantir, but won't the profits be very small? Well, that's the thing. They are kind of small, but you just have to realize that they really won't be in some ways, Lake, because, so like here, I'm going to go out to the Palantir chain right now. I'm going to go to May 19th, okay, on the options chain. All right, so let me get a calculator here. All right. So right now, you could sell the 8-strike Palantir puts for like 47 bucks a pop. Okay, 47 bucks. Let's just say we need to be safe though with these. So like you'll probably have to do like the 7-strike puts, you know, because if you did 8 and then we fell under there, you'd be picking up a bunch of shares of Palantir at 8. So let's see, is that a good number? Is 8 a good number? I would say you probably would rather go for 7. So I don't know. That's just me. But so you do 7, and it's like 15 bucks right now a piece. Okay, 15 bucks a pop. All right. So here's what we're gonna do: $100. Well, 100 shares times 7, which would be, so 700 bucks. Now, I don't know your margins or your margin numbers or anything like that, like requirements, but it all depends on your margin for selling these. So it's not, you don't really have to have 700. Sometimes it might be 400, sometimes 300, sometimes 200, sometimes 100. Depends on your margin requirements and percentages and etc. But for the most part, to make it simple, like if you're using a covered or like a cash account, you'd have to have 700 in here for this to cover all these 100 shares. But like you said, is it really worth it? Because you're going to have to do, you know, it's only 15 bucks a contract. So you're looking at this and it's like, okay, so I'm making $15 a contract off 700. Okay, and that's for selling the put to possibly get an entry. Now, if Palantir goes under 7, you're going to be picking up shares at 700 or at $7, 100 shares at 7, or however many contracts you had. So, if that happens, and then Palantir starts going, you know, up to like $10 plus again, you're winning a lot because see, you're getting your shares and Palantir starting to go up, and then as it starts to rise, you can start to sell those covered calls, and that'll be exactly what you do to get even more premium back as well. You know, that'll even add more. Now, it does seem like, well, it's not a lot at first because it's only 15 bucks on the opening position. And if Palantir stays above 7, all you're going to make is $15, which is fine. If you really like Palantir, what I would do is I would probably sell a put down here and buy some shares. That way you don't miss out. But to answer your question, it is a very small amount of money each time. And the more money you have, for example, the more puts you can sell, the more money or the more that those end up coming into play. So for example, like let's just say, like I said, you would need 700 for one contract. So let's say you were getting 10 contracts, right? 10 contracts. Okay. Now that $15 is actually $150. You see what I'm saying? So now it seems a little bit better, doesn't it? Like if you made $200 out to May 19th, that, or $150 to $200, that's actually not bad. Like if you did that consistently every month and then you kept compounding your plays and you just kept growing your account, you would be huge after a little while. I don't know what the number would be, but like if you just kept compounding these and you kept winning, so then after that, you know, you'd have so you'd make 150. So then you would have 7,150. And then you would do, you know, then you'd have a certain amount on this one, you know, so then you could take a bigger position. You could get maybe an extra contract. So now you're getting 11 contracts now, you know, so, and then maybe after you win on the next one, you'll get 12 contracts and then 13 contracts and you know, etc. as you go. But that's how that strategy works. And it does seem like a very small amount, especially in the beginning. But what people don't understand is that if you make like 2 to 5% a month, those numbers are insane. Seriously, that's insane numbers. You're going to be beating like 95, probably even more, 95% plus of traders out there if you did this strategy. It's just simple. I mean, the math on this actually works out good. You know, like on regular options, the math does not work. You know, it doesn't. Like, usually you're gonna lose. That's how the game is. Like, if you look at most of the calls and stuff that people buy, I see it all the time. I see it all the time, and I can't be mean to a lot of people and say, oh, that's stupid. You know, just don't do that. That's a stupid play. You know, like I can't say that. So it's like, you know, sometimes I just have to see those plays and I just have to go like, oh man, you know, good luck, I guess. I don't know. Once you guys start selling options, it's like a cheat code. I can't explain it any other way than that. There's a lot of guys in the chat here who does this, actually. You may have to sell a very far off strike to get the good money, Tangy said. Yeah, I mean, not really. Usually if you go far out of the money, that's worse. You know, that's usually you're getting worse. You have to go more of like in the money, I think, to get more money. So like if you sold like the 9 strike put on Palantir right here and it's in the money, you'd make the most on that one right now, and it would sell for like 100. But if you sold the 7 strike put, it's only going for 15 bucks, which is all the way down here. It's almost like, you know, the opposite end of the spectrum. But yeah, so you can make more the closer you get. Like if you sold the 8 strike, you'd be making $45 per contract, which is way better than $15 per contract on the 7 strike puts. But at the same time, now you only have a 52% chance to win instead of a 78% chance to win on the 7 strike. So that's where the math, you know, people, you need to go for safety with this over trying to make a bunch of money. You know, that's the thing. Everybody always wants to get like 500% right now. You know, oh, I'm going to go find the next penny stock that's going to go up 5,000% and I'm going to become rich or something. You know, in reality, accumulating shares, selling covered calls, and keeping those shares for the long term are really going to make you a lot more in the end. They really will. It will. I swear on it. I swear. Gengar says it does add up. It might be green slow, but it is safe to grow an account. Exactly, Gengar. It's so good. Just go ask Sean Cornish. Here, let me go get Cornish right now if he's in the chat. He's in there this morning. Or it looks like he might be a little bit busy today, so let's not bother him. But yeah, Sean Cornish really does this a lot, and he is always in here every single morning. So don't forget to come back and check back in tomorrow and other days, because he does stuff with selling puts and stuff all the time, as well as Tangy. Tangy sells puts all the time too. Yeah, like Tangy said, the 8 strike is probably the ticket on Palantir right now. Like I said, it's only like a 52% chance to win, but you're going to make more on it. So as long as you're comfortable getting the shares here, then you're fine. So as long as you're comfortable owning shares at 8, it's perfect. Just don't get scared. Like if the stock goes down to 7, you can't sell out then at 7 and say, oh, well, it went down, so I'm done. You know, like you can't do that. Like you're going to have to hold this while it trades in this area, you know, like this. While it does this, you're going to have to start like averaging in, you know, so that you can catch more uptrend. Yeah, like Tandy said, especially if you plan on holding it more. Yeah, exactly. He does some good comments in Discord too. And he does this all the time with the wheel strategy. And he used to actually be against the wheel strategy. But whenever he learned it, he really loved it. And he actually has a challenge going on right now where he started with, I think, a $1,000 account. And he's trying to get it up to $3,000. And I think he's doing really, really hot right now. I haven't seen it exactly. Let me see if I can find it in the Profits channel. If he posted it there ever. Yeah, here it is. Look. Here he is. This is mainly, it says this is a small account. Up 46% in the past month. Up to 1,942. He's trying to get this account up to like $3,000, I think. Oh, I didn't even hard it. How dare me. But he's doing great right now, you know, and most of those plays are shorting puts or shorting some type of options. Of course, he longs a lot of options too, but a lot of them are safe plays. Very safe. Yeah, Lake Forest. You follow him. That's good. That's good. Yeah, yeah, he's the king of that Lake Forest. He's actually doing it on Palantir. I'm like 99% sure he owns a lot of Palantir too. So we'll have to see how it's going for him, but yeah, Christian's really good too. Christian though, I will say though, Christian does a lot of more risky stuff than that. Well, at least I've seen Christian do some pretty risky stuff compared to like, Cornish and stuff. Cornish isn't like Christian will go nuts into some plays. He'll get some huge plays. Like he has a pretty big account too. He'll usually put a lot of money into a lot of risky plays. So just keep that in mind. As you're it's not that he's bad with them. It's just that they're normally he has enough. He has more money than the average person, so it's hard to follow him. I'd be careful following him, anyways, unless you had a big account. I know you don't like the pennies, but check out AQMS today. AQMS. Yep, I just said that, Lake. He definitely does. Huge positions. What is AQMS? Yeah, aqua metals. Uh-oh. Sounds like metal that goes in the water or something. Or people who like weld. Something like that. I don't know. This stock's crazy to me, Lake. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. $1.20. Or actually, Tangi said it. Sorry, Lake. But yeah, AQMS. Man, I don't know about this one. Yeah. I don't trust these. But it does seem like it's maybe starting an uptrend as long as it holds above $1. What I like about this one specifically is the risk to reward ratio. I feel like this one's risk reward's great. Like you could just buy some shares here at $1 and put a stop loss at like 95 or even 98 cents or something, and if it comes back down, it could be great. Mineral extraction from black mass slurry. What the hell is a black mass slurry? Tangi, I gotta go learning what this is. Black mass slurry. Let's see. Oh boy. What the? What is that? Is that grease or something? What the? Tangi owns like 6,000 shares. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Be careful. Be careful, guys. 6,000 shares of this one. Hope it keeps going for you then. Recycled batteries. Okay. Okay, that makes some sense. That actually seems... Tangi, I'll say this. That seems like a pretty good company to me. Okay. So whenever they get crushed up, that's black slurry. Okay. Hold on, black slurry batteries. Let's see. Weird, there's no like videos for it. How come there's no videos on that? Weird. That is weird, Tangi, but yeah, that's crazy. Black slurry, it makes sense to me, like what you're saying. And that company being, used with recycled batteries, that sounds like something that could be huge for the future. Now that actually sounds like a pretty good speculation type investment. That's great. I kind of like this one, to be honest, now that you said that. Just the chart scares the living crap out of me, but I like it above $1 right now. I'll be honest though, if I bought it here and it started falling down towards like 50 cents, I'd be kind of upset. But that is what it is. He says they have a terrible social media presence. Well, I wasn't looking for this company, just anything to do with black slurry. Let's see if I can find something on the internet. Okay, so apparently they're talking about stuff with slurry. Slurry's like the actual inside of the battery, it looks like they're talking about. Weird. Slurry preparation and potential modifying electrode. Weird, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to learn about black slurry. It's very interesting to me. I've never heard of it. Look at that. Wow. Just a big bucket of like what looks like tar or something. Dude. It produces cleaner lead than virgin ore. He says management bought in heavy when it got down to the 50s. Yeah. Man, you have 6,000 shares though. I bet those 300 didn't even like make a dent on your on your price, but damn. Wow. Crazy stock though, but going back to the regular stocks in the market, the SPY is actually looking pretty good here today. Starting to come back up still again. Not what I'm really liking though. Squares looking okay. Zoms of moving up. I kind of wanted some stocks to fall. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go check out the NASDAQ. It's definitely not holding up as well over here on the tech side of things. Whoa, guys, look at Tesla. Tesla's about to break support. Watch out. Not good, not good. Crap, that is terrible. Gotta get that on the discussion. Yeah, that's huge there with Tesla. I cannot believe it's down that much again, guys. That's awesome. Down to 160 or less. Let's eye that up on the book map. I guarantee you there's some big numbers at 160. Oh my gosh, there is. Whew. 160 is huge here. That number at 160, that's awesome. See if it breaks through or if we end up staying. Uh-oh, looks like it's hitting right now. Wow, look at all those. Trying. Definitely trying. That's a ton of hits there at 160. Not even gonna say anything, but look at all that. Look at all those hits right there. Oof. How big were these lots? 71,000? Oh, there it breaks. There it goes. Ooh, not good. Ooh. Yeah, that's rough there. Yeah, that was big, guys. Let's look at that big volume candle, that big volume dot. Wow, volume 381,105 or 381,507 at 159. That's insane. 381,000 volume in that one tick. That's pretty big, guys. That's huge. That's a lot of volume coming in, to say the least. Wow, Manny, I mean, I don't know. I usually let those go. I usually just let them go, Manny, myself. I always just let mine go. What price do you own Tesla at, Manny? I guess that would be the question. Do have to end the stream here, though, guys. So, hey, I appreciate you guys joining up today. It was a fun start to the week. Don't forget to check back in every single day at Market Open to go over the book map and other amazing stocks like that. Love going over stocks and plays as the day goes on. I prefer awesome setups if anyone finds those ever over just stocks, but I prefer technicals and divergences, etc. Kind of fun, but have a great rest of your day. Of course, we'll be in the Discord to answer any questions or anything like that you guys might have as well. That Tesla at 160 or actually under 160 is insane, George. I could not believe it was down as bad as it was there. Manny, I'd always say, you know, something like 50% to 70%, 80%, something like that, Manny. I don't know. I usually just let mine go, though. You know, like I said, so it always depends, but I usually let mine go. Anyways. Research AQMS. I will, Tangy. It sounds pretty cool. AQMS. Definitely one of those stocks that would be on the low end of my portfolio, though, but it probably I'd probably might own like a percentage, like 1 or 2% of this in my port or something, maybe. Might not be bad though, honestly, if it really riffs. That's a pretty crazy sounding company. If they are able to recycle stuff well, you know, and the business stays up, they should do great. So, wow. But yeah, have a great rest of your day, guys. Manny says 167.88 is his average price. 167.88 on Tessie. Okay. Yeah, I think you're good to go for now then, Manny. It'll probably keep going down for the next couple weeks. Give it a week or two, you know, and then also just keep letting us know inside the Discord as well. That way I can see.